Really what it comes down to is that the town has planned for its own success. Through the development of the general plan has led to the development of comprehensive economic development plans and strategic plans that the town council and the community have supported.
But there has been a global health pandemic. Businesses in other parts of this region have had to shut down. Has that been the case here?
No, actually, we've seen an increase in new business starts this year, about 12% year to date so far over the total that we had last year. I think that really speaks well to the fact that we have some outstanding partnerships in the community. We have an amazing relationship with the Oro Valley Chamber of Commerce. As you spoke about the pandemic, we had OV Safe Steps, and it was that opportunity for the town and the chamber to partner to help support local business to keep it going through the pandemic. So sure, we had some closings during the pandemic, but seeing the new businesses getting started and opening has been reassuring for us that the local economy is very sound.
What would you say are some of the factors that are contributing to this recent growth that you're seeing?
It's really town council's support of economic development in that emerging tech, bioscience, and aerospace industry. For example, town council approved the allowance that you can have light bioscience and tech development in commercial 1 and 2 zoning districts. That would allow for some research development, some light manufacturing and warehousing. It also allows for some adaptive reuse of some buildings. So we could have some new starts there or allow for the reuse of buildings to accommodate some tech and bioscience uses there. The town council also created an economic expansion zone in Innovation Park that allows the town staff to expedite projects and get those businesses up and starting in that area.
New business also equates to people, families. They want to be here. What have you learned about what the draw is to this region?
At the family level, it's really two components. Is one, you look around and Oro Valley is just an amazing, beautiful setting in which to live. We have very safe, livable communities. We always pride ourselves that the roads are the best in the whole region. But it's a little bit more than that even when you go to the education here in Oro Valley. You have schools K through 12 that are not only the top in the state, but sometimes top in the nation. So it really does create and help that family atmosphere. Local parks and recreation, the local ability for us to go out, hike, bike, do all of those things. It's just a great place to live and raise a family.
Sounds like a lot of sunshine and rainbows. Any growing pains along the way?
I think for the town, the growing pains are just keeping within what we've already talked about in terms of planned growth. The community has a really great plan for growth, but we also understand that there are opportunities in the future to see what the town wants to be. And, in particular for the general plan, the community's been discussing what those opportunities might look like. We have a changing workforce, changing demographics, so it's great that the general plan has an inherent ability to change and adapt to economic and residential conditions.
You also have a beautiful mountain range, a state park. When you talk about growth, where does Oro Valley continue to develop?
We still have some build-out places in and around Tangerine Road, Rancho Vistoso, and general kind of the northern area of the town. But we also have some annexation strategies that the town has been pursuing. Initially, and some of the short-term strategies have involved, as you probably are recently aware, westward look. So there's an opportunity for the town to grow and expand and allow some commercial and future residential opportunities along Ina Road. There are also some short-term objectives for some annexations for the existing commercial near and around Ina and Costas Adobes, and then moving all back to Oracle Road. So in the short term, it's really focusing on existing residential and commercial opportunities. As a long-term strategy, we're looking at what the possibility of annexation might hold for Arizona state land to the north, and that would be for new development. They're engaged from start to finish on plans. They're actively attending council meetings, so we do get that feedback in terms of what the town is currently doing and then future strategies for growth and development.